Welcome to the Big Ray and Ace Pick 6, College Football Week 7. All right, let's go, Ace.
All right, boys, College Football Week 7. This is going to be a good one, guys. Oh, man, I feel really good about this week, guys. This is 3-0 for sure. No question, boys. Here we go, boys. College Football Week 7. Start you guys off. We got Arizona at Utah. Utah is a 14-point favorite here. Arizona 3-3, coming off a 24-17 win versus Cal. They have won 3 of their last 4 games, boys, only giving up 21 points per game during that stretch. So their defense is playing pretty well. The big thing here is Khalil Tate has run the ball for 21 times in the last 2 games for 80 yards. And what that means is, obviously, I think his ankle is feeling better. I think the coach is starting to change it up and understand that we need to let him run the ball like he did last season. And that makes Arizona very dangerous, boys. Then we got Utah, who's 3-2, coming off a 40-21 win at Stanford. Big win at Stanford. They looked good, but Stanford had 4 turnovers, guys. That's the only reason they won here. But they have lost 2 of their last 3 games. They've only averaged 21 points in their past 4 games. And QB Tyler Huntley's not looking that good. He's got 1 TD in the last 4 games. I do like their running back, Moss. He's legit. I really like Arizona here. This is an easy one, guys. Plus 14 all day. But I really like Arizona to win this game, guys. If somebody's looking for one of that plus 435 money line, flyer, this is the one, guys. I really like. I think, Arizona's trending up. You want to take a chance on that plus 435 and maybe parlay it with something, and you're looking for a huge payout. This is the game, guys. Take Arizona plus 14. Second game, we got Purdue at Illinois. Purdue is a 10-point favorite here. Purdue coming off a 42-28 win at Nebraska. They're on a 2-game winning streak, boys. Yes, they started off 0-3, but those 3 losses were for a combined 8 points. So those were all close games. They're averaging 37 points per game over the last 3. And the reason for it is the QB change. They put in David Blow, or Blah, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. They insert him, and he's on a complete tear, boys. A tear. He's tearing a new one. 400 yards per game, 70% completion, 7 TDs passing, 2 TDs running, only 1 interception. Purdue is the real deal. They're kind of like Missouri was last year, where they trended up towards, halfway in. That's how I see them going. Illinois 3-2, guys, but their wins are against who? Kent State, Western Illinois, Rutgers. Nobody cares about any of those 3 teams. Then their losses to South Florida and Penn State. So any legit teams they play, they obviously haven't won. Their QB and running back situation's a mess. Both of them, they're switching out both positions. It's a complete mess there. And you guys got to think about this. There is a reason why Purdue, who has the worst record, is a 10-point favorite on the road here, boys. Don't get fooled, guys. This is another one. This is an easy one. Vegas is trying to trick you. Don't get tricked. Take Purdue minus 10. All right, game 3. We got Georgia at LSU. Georgia is a 7-point favorite there. Georgia 6-0. 24-point win at South Carolina. 14-point win at Missouri. Averaging 43 points per game. Giving up only 13 points per game. Average win margin of 30, guys. Average win margin of 30. QB Fromm is looking good. The guy, 72% completion, 12 TDs, 2 interceptions. Running back is not as strong as last year. They lost, Sony Michel and Nick Chubb to the NFL, so obviously that's going to hurt. Hard to make up that. Then we got LSU, 5-1, coming off a 27-19 loss last week at Florida. You know, they do have a quality win at Auburn, which they squeaked out, and then quality win at Miami versus Miami. But I just don't trust Joe Burrow here. That's the thing. I don't trust him. I don't trust the running backs. Joe Burrow's only quality games were against Ole Miss and Southeastern Illinois. So I don't trust I don't trust LSU to win this game here. But I think it's a rivalry game. I think they're going to keep it close. And so, like I said, I think Georgia wins this. But I like LSU +7. Big Ree, let's go.
First game I got is UCLA at Cal. The current spread is Cal -7. We got UCLA coming off a loss but played well versus Washington, as Ace picked that game last week on +21. QB Dorian Thompson-Robinson looked good with 272 yards, two touchdowns. And then we had the running back who tore it up. He had 20 carries for 125 yards. Cal, on the other hand, 3-2 on a 2-game losing streak back-to-back versus Oregon and Arizona. But Cal's D has been impressive, only giving up an average of 24 points. That will be 17 if you take out the Oregon game. UCLA has struggled on the road. Of course, blown out by Oklahoma, lost to Colorado by 22, so I'm taking Cal -7. The next game I have is Rutgers at Maryland. The current spread is Maryland -24.5. We got Rutgers 1-5. The one game they won was against Texas State. They're losing by an average margin of 24.5 points. Closest game was versus Indiana. They lost to Buffalo by 29. Maryland, on the other hand, 3-2, excuse me. The two losses were versus Michigan last week, where they lost by 21, and versus Temple, which was a little disappointing. But they beat Texas week 1, and Texas has been looking good. Like Ace said one week, when you lose by 21 and you're favored by 24.5, take Maryland -24.5. This is my lock of the week.
Bam!
The next game I got is Central Florida at Memphis. Look, I'm taking the over here, but look, I know I took it last week and they disappointed. There was 55 points at half, and these guys only scored 14 points in the second half. I just don't know what happened. Central Florida is averaging 49 points on the season, but only giving up 18 points. But Memphis is a really good offense. It's in Memphis. Memphis is averaging 46 points and giving up 27 points. I'm taking the over 77, and my bonus pick is Houston, East Carolina over 69.5.
All right, boys, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video. Can't wait for the comments. All right.